Togarashi chops is so underrated. Togarashi is basically a Japanese 7-spice blend. It has the perfect balance of spice, citrus and savoury flavours. You want to start off by malleting your chops. Slice 1 lime in half, followed by 3 cloves of garlic, which will need grating. And once it's grated, you want to add them to the chops. You then want to add in your meat tenderiser, followed by dark and light soy sauce, 1 teaspoon of mint, half a packet of Shan's chopped mix, and 1 tablespoon of MSG. Add in your garlic powder and some olive oil. Oh, and I forgot to mention your coarse black pepper. Once the chops have been thoroughly mixed, you can set it aside and make a start on the Togarashi sauce. In a separate bowl, add some kewpie mayo, chili oil, dark soy sauce and half a lime, followed by 1/4 teaspoon of rice vinegar and 5 tablespoons of Togarashi seasoning, and give it a good mix together. Okay, so in the pan you want to add 2 knobs of butter, followed by 2 tablespoons of plain flour, and you also want to be adding the garlic with the plain flour so that it doesn't burn. Once the flour starts to brown in colour, you can slowly start adding in the milk. Add it in small amounts and make sure you're mixing throughout. This is to avoid any lumps and make sure your texture is nice and smooth. Once you've added the black pepper and honey, you can add your Togarashi sauce in, followed by the remainder of the seasoning listed on the screen. And going back to the chops, you want to make sure your pan is nice and hot. You want to cook the chops on a high flame for about 2 minutes each side. Don't start messing around with the chops once you put it in the pan, just let it cook until it's ready to be flipped. This part is totally optional, but I like to use cold. It just adds to the flavour so much. Cover it up for at least 5 minutes before you add it to the sauce. Once the chops are in the sauce, I don't cook it for long. I also like to serve some extra sauce for the chop with a bit more of a kick to it, so I do add a bit of the bulldog sauce. Garnish with some more of the Togarashi seasoning and some black sesame seeds, and you're all ready to get these demolished. There's never any leftovers in our house when I cook these.